So, these two episodes were kind of a struggle to get through. Um, at least the beginning part of this episode. Um, I will be honest, a large part of that was because of work reasons, and I was really tired. But the fact that and I tried to watch this episode twice, and I could not get into it. And there are quite a lot of reasons why that is, and a large part of that is because of the first episode of this two-parter. Um, the first episode is just not very interesting. It's just not very engaging. It has a great premise and ties very, very well into the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. But I feel like this episode really isn't very interesting and isn't very engaging to watch. And it was actually quite a struggle to get through. However, the second part of the episode is actually really, really good. And a lot of the stuff that I liked about the episode is based off that second part of the episode. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. The Zygons aren't my favourite villain. I didn't like them in the 50th anniversary, and I like them less now. And the Zygons are just not one of my favourite villains. And I think we have had better villains in Doctor Who. For example, I think the villains that we saw, with Davros and the earlier parts of these episodes were really, really good because they focused on a lot of interesting aspects and relationships that the Doctor has with his villains. Whereas this one didn't really have that. And I continue to not like the overuse of the flashbacks. I realise that this is a time-based show, but constantly having flashbacks is getting annoying, because I feel like the writers writing Doctor Who either don't have a high opinion of its audience, or can't think of better explanations about how he survived. And it is starting to irk me a little. However, there are some great little aspects about this episode. And I thought that Peter Capaldi does a very, very good American accent. And I think what really made me compelled to watch this, really intrigued about the episode, is what Peter Capaldi said about his experience as the War Doctor, and about the whole experience that he had. yeah, I really, really loved the Doctor's speech that he said to the Zygon. And just the way he said it, the way Peter Capaldi said the words and the lines, and the sarcasm and the wit and just the raw emotion in that scene was absolutely amazing, and has to be one of my top 10 moments of this scene, of this story, of this storyline rather. Just such a good moment that really, really made me like the second part of this episode. Clara and the Doctor continue to have a really, really good relationship, and overall, the second part of the episode was just really, really good. And it's such a shame that the first part of this two-parter just couldn't compete. And it wasn't, and the first part of the two-parter just wasn't interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna leave off this review, and stay tuned for more Doctor Who reviews. Bye.